Scan detected. Frameshift drive charging.
We have a visitor. Hello, B. You appeared at the right time. I just actually started doing a mission.
Frameshift drive charging.
This game is absolutely gorgeous.
Frameshift drive charging.
Do I? It might also be because I just woke up. Or audio quality from streaming versus PlayStation parties. Alright, one more jump. I don't want to get too close for this one. Ooh. I've never been here before. Lots of new interstellar bodies. Let's wait till I get an advanced planetary object scanner.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, the lower voice. That's probably because I just woke up. I don't know why. I was not able to get to sleep until like 6 a.m. And so I ended up sleeping until 2 p.m. Alright. So. There we go. Oh, it's not very far away at all. Good. Sometimes you jump into a system and your destination will be like tens of thousands of light seconds away from your entry point, and then the flight there is like 15 minutes. But then you luck out and your destination is at... the game interface is so smooth. I absolutely love it. You got, on PlayStation, you use the touchpad to tab between your various interface panels. When you're looking at a panel, it's locked you in on the camera, and you can tab around with the R1 and L1. Everything is touchable in this interface as well. To access other like ship functions, you hold down one of the face buttons and then press up press any direction on a D-pad. So you've got all kinds of different functions just by button combos. Am I 6 kilometers in? Yes. Okay. And auto docking procedure.
Request approved. Set down on landing pad 1-2. Automated docking approved. You may now handle control.
You can actually look around in FreeCam in the cockpit by clicking R3 and then using the motion controls to look around just by tilting the controller. And this also activates panels by looking at them. See, if you play this game in VR and you're looking around, like actually looking around, you can look at panels to activate them. It's pretty cool.
We will be first.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing successful. Docking restraints engaged. Welcome to our starport,
It
Commander.
is gorgeous. You are absolutely right. It always shocks me how few people know about Elite Dangerous and Frontier Development. Alright. Gonna go ahead and restock fuel. Go to the mission board. Turn in the cargo delivery that I just did. Get some of that fat cash. Deliver. Complete. What is it? What was it? 300,000 some? I can't see because my contacts are still fresh. Yee. I've improved my relationship with this orbital. Alright, I got a message. Reputation change. 329k, thank you. Why are my contacts fucking up right now? I'll just have to get up and look at it. We are pleased to inform you that your reputation status with LTT 700 Citizens of Tradition has been raised to cordial. You should keep completing successful operations thus to enhance your reputation further from the LTT 700 Citizens of Tradition Operations Team. Sweet! I will probably never remember where you are. Alright, so, mission board. Outfitting. This is my ship. It is a Cobra Mark III. It's a pretty standard ship. A direct improvement from the Sidewinder, which is the ship that they start you with. This one has 2 more weapon hardpoints. It has a lot more cargo space for internal compartments. And it has a much more durable hull and shield package. Excuse me. I am going to cross my fingers that they have a better power to... Actually, no, better frame shift drive. They do. 4B drive. They also have a 4A, but that's like $1 million or something. How much is this one? 300 something? Can't fucking see. 500. Oh shit. Maybe I don't want to afford that right now. Okay. It's got a really nice power distributor already, but I can afford the best. Yay! Exchange. Oh, I have a second person watching. Who's watching? Let me get some guns. Gonna get some beam laser in here. Is it gimbaled? It is gimbaled. 500,000 credits. Ooh. Maybe later. Multi-cannons. Nope. The only ones that's available is a turret. Missile packages. Seeker missile racks. Nice. That's a $500,000 purchase. Fuck. I can't afford any of these things, which is stupid. So I guess I just have to run more missions. Message board. Okay. So, this guy has a very small delivery mission. This lady has several combat-oriented ones, but they don't pay very much. If you couldn't tell, that was a failed sneeze. There's a bit of a menu glitch on these right now. For some of them. Ooh, that's a $200,000 one. Keep that in mind. Secure same quit 1 vote party ships. Mostly harmless. So you can destroy 20 ships from the same quit 1 vote party faction? Targets in the Verandi system. Collector reward at Vardaman Gateway, which is here. Usually that involves getting wanted in places. I don't want that. Illegal black box salvage operation. These are everywhere. Courier missions. Well, I think this lady's... No. It was... Oh, motherfucker. It was the dude under that woman that had the 21 units thing. Yeah, this one. 18 units of basic medicines. Yes. Accept. Collect items. Check. It pays to have a large cargo hold. The ship that you start out with can have a maximum of 6 things in the hull, or in the cargo. This one, I believe, I managed to max out to 44. Yes. Okay. Ooh. I'm going to show you the galaxy map. This is the galaxy map. It is a complete 1-to-1 scale of the Milky Way galaxy. Every single one of these stars is a visitable location, and each and every star is in its exact astronomical location. These are real stars in real places, and all of them can be visited. Even Sagittarius A, the star at the center of the galaxy. Actually, the black hole at the center of the galaxy, surrounded by stars. So many. But yeah. Civilized space is over here, though. I believe this is my destination. I'm going to plot a route here. I'm plotting a route. This is single player, but you can now wing up with people. If you have friends that have elite, you can go into either a private server where you can fly around with just the group of you are the real players in the game, or you can go into open play. And open play is where everyone is. You can run into any kind of real player in any of these different systems. But that is also dangerous, because real players are dicks. I prefer to start out my gameplay in solo play because there are a lot of players that like to grief new players. Yeah, it's not nice. But oh, yeah. There are trading modules that you can use to get into it, and then solo play to get yourself started, and everything you do in solo play carries over to open play and vice versa. So if you rack up multiple millions of credits in solo play, buy yourself a really fancy ship, you can take it into open play with you. Also, having an auto-docking mechanism and an auto-launching mechanism is very much suggested. If you start the game, there's 2 locations to start the game in. One of them is a system called LHS 3447, and that I would only recommend starting there if you want to start completely blank, no assistance whatsoever. There's another location you can start at now called Dromi, I think, and starting there will give you like a brief tutorial of sorts, telling you how to actually like play the game, and give you a little head start by giving you missions that will pay you, and giving you a ship that comes with an auto-docking procedure and an auto launching procedure. Look at that. See how pretty that star is.
Cleared the no-fire zone. Flight control out.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna turn around. Look at that. Look at that thing. It's so cool. That is a Coriolis starport. There are a bunch of different types of starports in this game, all of which you can land inside. But we're on our way to another location. Here we go. So your frameshift drive is a part of every ship that you can upgrade and replace, which goes to that's the same thing with everything. All of the ships, every single part can be bought, sold, upgraded, traded, destroyed, and repaired. The frameshift drive is one of the core internal parts. It is what lets you jump between spaceflight, supercruise, and hyperspace. Basically, spaceflight is your normal, run-of-the-mill flying around. Supercruise is what you use to get around a solar system at many times the speed of light. And a hyperjump is what allows you to jump between systems within the galaxy. And the reason that system is in place, the reason there is a supercruise, is because the game itself is in real time. Like, up there at the... Oh, hang on. Oh well. I need to change that. Ah, we have a third person.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
So, a lot of your starting gameplay isn't going to be very exciting. A lot of jumping between systems. I know, it's so pretty, but a lot of your opening gameplay is going to be very, somewhat monotonous, but also very satisfying, because it is so gorgeous. Once you get more money and can afford nicer and more powerful ships, alright, where am I going here? I'm going to White City. Lock destination. Alright, it's on the other side of the star, so I gotta swing around. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn on Super Cruise Assist. There. So, alright, that's 2,000 light seconds away, so I'll probably get there in about 5 minutes. There are a lot of places in the galaxy where you need to get somewhere that is a long time from where you jump into the system, because you always jump into a system next to the primary star. And I say primary star because there are a lot of systems in our galaxy that have more than one star in them. It's really cool. The further you get towards the center of the galaxy, and there are some that are out on the edge, the more likely it is you will run into a system that has a binary or even a trinary star system. With, like, multiple stars in close proximity to each other orbiting. Oh god, that looks so cool. I have seen one trinary star system in my entire time playing Elite, and that was when I was playing on Xbox. So, years ago. But, back then, spaceflight, the actual ship, was the only thing that you could actually do. Since then, they have released several updates, one of which was the Horizons update, where now, on certain planets, you can actually land and deploy a rover called a Scarab SRV. And you can run around and pick up materials, you can do combat with a rover, you can set your ship to auto-orbit the planet when you are in your Scarab, so you don't have to worry about someone blowing up your ship. It's pretty incredible, the scale of this game. Also, if you can see the orange circles that I'm driving by are orbiting patterns for bodies that are rotating around that planet. I don't know if the planets are astronomically correct all the time, but I do know the stars are. Unidentified signal source. See, if I had a more combat-capable ship, I would have checked out that unidentified signal source, just to see what it was. And, sometimes it is a person that is requesting help, and sometimes it's a pirate that's looking to lure people in. If it's a pirate, usually they're wanted, and if they're wanted, they probably have friends. So unidentified signal sources can be sources of some pretty good money. Get within 7 kilometers and west.
Request approved. Cleared for landing on docking bay 4-4. Automated docking approved. You may now hand over control.
Scan detected. Landing gear deployed.
All
Landing
right.
successful. Commence system shutdown. Enjoy your visit, Commander.
Starport services. Ah, my contacts are cleared up now. I can read things. Hiccup. Oh. There we go.
Message.
Nice. Ah, I am now cordial with everything in the Empire. That's good. I got a message, though. What is that? Nobleman of LHS 475 reputation change. Sweet. That's cool. Alright, here we go. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. There are some quests or some missions that you can take that it recommends you do as part of a wing. And a wing is just a squad of players that are teamed up. Those missions usually pay out big bucks. 6 million apiece right here. It's pretty cool. Lots of massacre missions. I don't want to kill things, I just want to make money. It's less than 100k. Come on, give me something with lots of... Ooh. Okay, that's 122k. I can probably take that one if I can't find anything else. 382 units of microcontrollers for 1 million credits. Commercial sample salvage operation. Establish covert link with the hub access terminal somewhere. Combat rank of mostly harmless recommended. May be considered illegal at the target of the nation. No, killing things makes a lot of money, but I do not have the combat capabilities yet to take on people. Right now, all I have are 2 piddly little pulse lasers on the front of my ship, and that is not going to be enough to defend myself against people with higher firepower. Alright, who was it that had the delivery? Oh, damn it. Believe me, once I get a higher level ship, I will absolutely be killing things. Damn it. Alright. This, oh, 15 units of basic medicines. This will work. Open galaxy map. Alright, that's not too far away from here. A couple jumps and I'll get it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps. Yeah. Okay. I can make that. Can I upgrade my hard points here? Ooh, gimbaled. This is perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. Let me exchange that. Obsidian Voyage. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We get another pulse laser in here. And then maybe some seeker missile racks. Yes. There we go. Now, I feel more comfortable taking on a combat mission or two. Fire groups. Pulse laser is going to be on 1, 1, 1, 2 actually. How is my knowledge on power play? I am unfamiliar with the term. I know about something else. Unless you're talking about literal power distribution. How many things do I need to kill here? 20? That's too many. 24, that's even more. Alright. A lot of these massacre ones, but eh. What's the recommended? Oh, the factions. Yeah, I know how the factions work. I used to play this on Xbox One, but recently I've been playing so much on my PlayStation that I just decided to use it exclusively. I never really liked allying myself with a faction because I don't like being locked out, basically, of the opposing faction's stations. The benefits to allying with a power are good, great, I get it. I can understand why people want to, but the way I play, it is not beneficial to me at this moment to lock myself in to one faction or another. If that makes sense. Right. Okay, so, oh, shit. I just realized that I have that. Did I already set that? Yeah, I did. Okay, so I'm gonna go deliver these goods and then go kill things. Now that I have actual weapons on my hardwoods.
Ship released. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. At the beginning, you're probably not going to want to ally yourself to a power yet, because allying yourself to a power will automatically make you an enemy to other powers. Like, excuse me, sorry. Allying yourself to one of the major Federation powers will make you immediately wanted in every Imperial system, and vice versa. Allying yourself to an Imperial faction automatically makes you wanted in all Federation systems. The only one that doesn't apply to is the Alliance, I believe. But the Alliance doesn't really have a whole lot to offer as far as incentives for allying with them. But yeah, at the beginning of a playthrough, you definitely want to stay independent so you don't like lock yourself out of systems. Otherwise, later on in your playstyle, later on in your playthrough, when you have established your ship, like when you have something big, beefy enough to like hold your own against people that might try to take you on, then I would say allying yourself with a faction would be beneficial. Scary. But yeah. As for me, if I were to ally myself with a faction, I would probably ally with the Federation, just because the Corvette looks really cool. But you don't need to ally yourself with a faction in order to gain access to ships in their navy. You just need to do missions. Oh, no problem. Yeah, no problem at all. I've been in your shoes before, so I absolutely get not knowing. I didn't really mess around with power play stuff until like I already had like an Anaconda and could single-handedly wipe squadrons of fighters. Yeah. But if you want access to high-level ships that are part of the faction navies, instead of allying yourself with a faction, just go around to that faction's systems, do missions for that faction, and rank up your status in their navy. Because ranking up the navy status is how you unlock the privilege to run their ships. Yeah. Nice. Nice. You're on your way, Commander. If you still have the option, I would definitely start in solo play, because open play, there are a lot of griefers. There are a lot of seasoned players that like to... joining a power will give you access to either special parts that they develop for their commanders, or giving you like financial incentive for completing missions with them. But but like I said, joining one will automatically make you an enemy of an opposing faction. Where was I?
Frameshift drive charging.
I completely lost my train of thought before that. Ranking up in the Navy. So you rank up in the Navy by performing, successfully completing missions at stations allied with the superpowers. Open play. So open play versus solo play. Open play is where you are in the game world with every other player that is also in open play. It is the massive multiplayer online setting. Solo play is just you in an instance of the galaxy. You don't need to worry about players, like actual real people players, destroying you, or hunting you down, or looking for you, or anything like that. It's just NPCs. Some may say that is the more boring mode, solo play, but I highly recommend it for starting out. Because there are always going to be more seasoned people. That's just how it works. When you start the game, it'll give you the option to go into open play or solo play. Yep. But if you end up getting any friends into the game, you can create sort of like private servers almost, where you and just you and your friends are the real players in the game.
System scan complete.
Yeah, there are like another thing about factions is that there are player-made groups within each major power that are sort of act as guilds or clans that these players wing up together. Like back when I was playing on Xbox, I was part of a Federation aligned guild of sorts, but like I said, the whole locking myself out of Empire space really harshed with my playstyle. I am very much I like playing the merchant, so I like buying things in one station and selling them in other stations. But you can't really do that as easily when you are confined to one faction space or another. Nope. Private servers it isn't really creating a private server. It's just logging you into a separate instance of each system where no other players are. It's not really private. It doesn't cost anything. It's literally just a way for you to play solo or for you and your friends to be the only real players in an instance. Yeah, it is really cool. Frontier Developments did a really good job designing this game, and the work that they did with Horizons is absolutely incredible. Here we go. Lock in. Wait till the 7-kilometer mark. 10. Request docking.
Request docking permission prior to touching down.
Auto docking procedure.
Request approved. Cleared for landing on docking bay 4-4. Automated docking approved. You may now hand over control.
Oh, is it not B? Alright, well, alright, well, if you haven't already, you might want to drop that in the Discord. I know people in our D2 clan will want to know what's going on.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, this game is so pretty. The interior of of stations like this always blows me away.
Welcome, Commander.
Alright, Starport Services. I'll turn this in, and then I will travel to the next location and kill things. I don't know if these things will be fighting back very much. All I know is that they're paying me lots of money to kill them. Deliver complete. 182,000. Sweet. All right. So, where is this? Okay. Transactions. Open galaxy map. Wait a second. I actually need to read it. Find your targets in the conflict zones of the Mahimata system. Go on, Obsidian Voyage. Have a good time. It's a great game. Conflict zones of the Mahimata system. Alright, just in case. I'm going to go into my core internal. Nah, optional internal. You too. Fly safe, Commander. Frameshift drive interdictor. This will work just fine. Fire groups. Data link scanner composition discovery frame shift interdictor. There we go. Just in case. Alright, is there anything else that I can get? I have pulse lasers, but can I get beam lasers? Can get beam lasers. I can get gimbaled beam lasers. But I can't afford them, so I'm not going to. Pulse lasers will do. Pulse lasers and missile racks. Okay. Here we go. Mahimata.
Ship restraints withdrawn. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock. We advise commanders to be aware of your
My queue? Oh, it's making me wait in line? Hell nah! One thing I do like about the auto docking and auto launch systems is if you manually increase or decrease your thrust, it will shut down the automatic flight and you can manually fly in.
This is a no-fire zone, Commander.
Sorry.
Stow your weapons immediately.
Sorry, Flight Commander. I didn't mean to do that.
You have cleared the no-fire
Okay.
zone. Have a safe trip, Commander.
Yeah, if you accidentally deploy your weapons when you are in the no-fire zone of a station, they will get very upset with you. Not only that, if you decide to open fire on a station, it will shred you, no matter what. Stations are very heavily armed, and they have lots of very scary security officers. So do not open fire on a space station. You're gonna have a bad time. Like a paper cutter? I'm afraid that I don't get the reference, but... Oh, yes. Pretty much. It doesn't really matter what kind of ship you're running. Stations are more powerful. Which makes sense if you think about it. Also, ooh, one little thing that they added in an update a few months ago is massive, like, capital ship battles. And the capital ships for the factions look freaking incredible. You can't fly a capital ship, which is really sad, but also understandable. Like, capital ships are so big that they can deploy multiples of large class ships. And large class ships are large enough to deploy small class ships. And I am currently flying a small class ship. Another thing about this game being in real time, if you are traveling in one direction, you will eventually get to where you're going. It'll just take a really long time. Unfortunately, you can't fly stations.
Frameshift drive charging.
If you could, there would probably be complete and utter chaos. If you're in a hyper jump, you can't access your panels. Forgot about that. Alright. Okay. So. Conflict zones of the Mahimata system. Conflict zones. Conflict zones are usually around planets. Those are resource extraction sites. Navigation. Conflict zone, low intensity. Let's go there. I've almost ranked up with the Empire. Awesome. I'm kind of excited to get into the conflict. Jesus Christ, B. 11 hours. You could have been doing other things. Like watching hentai instead. I'm afraid there is no help for you. Entering conflict zone. Here we go. Status. Come on. Where are they? Oh shit, found him. Federal Navy? Who was that? It's my amount of gold. Green Party. Here we go. Lock on, please. Fire! Whoa! You ain't getting out of here. Damn it. Really? Fucking coward. Stop that. Stop doing that. Where'd he go? I don't see him. There he is. on. There he is.
Target shields.
Come on. Get closer. Wow, really? This is not going well. Oh, that's a python. I don't know if I want to take that one. Just yet. That's a vulture. I could probably take him.
Under attack.
Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh.
Eject. Eject.
Oops. Alright. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why it's always important to have buyback money. Yeah, the combat zones are a lot of fun, but you need to be prepared. That is the thing. I went in there with a subpar shield and I didn't realize it. Let's see if I can get a shield upgrade. Shield generators. I can get a 3B generator, but... Yeah, I know. The overglorified Sidewinder. Cobra Mark III is a, it's okay. I only just started this playthrough, so I gotta wait. Honest to God, I really do just gotta wait until I have a better ship before I take on any combat missions. I'm just gonna go ahead and abandon that one, because I'm probably not gonna get it. Which is why I always recommend the beginning of a playthrough to be merchant focused. Really, I would like to have a python. Either a python or an anaconda. Okay, that's gonna be just a bunch of assassination missions. Oh my god, look at these charity cases. $33 units of battle weapons. For 400k? Ooh. I'll take this. Oh, the Imperial Cutter. Yeah, at this rate, if I keep doing missions around this like cluster of systems, I might end up ranking up in my Imperial Navy stuff. When I was playing on Xbox One, a lot of the systems I frequented were Federation systems, so I got access to the Corvette, which was really cool. But the cutter looks so cool. I really like the aesthetic of the Imperial ships. It's got the white plating. Intergalactic kegger or space orgy. Alright, here we go. Where are we going for this? Galaxy map. Yamanbin. I swear, it's almost. I feel like they used like a random name generator for these systems sometimes, like Nagulkin, Yamanbin, Tatapai. I can't tell if that's Imperial propaganda or Federation propaganda. Why the switch to PlayStation 4? Honestly, I've been an Xbox kid for quite some time now. And after a while, I kind of just drifted apart from the friends that I had on Xbox. I drifted apart from the friends that I had on Xbox and decided that I wanted to get a PlayStation. I wanted to get a PlayStation primarily for Spider-Man and for God of War, because I had heard nothing but amazing things about both of those games, but they were PlayStation exclusives. So I ended up saving up to get a PlayStation 4 Pro. Got one used at a local game shop, as you do, and sorry. Ended up getting Destiny 2, which is one of my favorite games, and made a lot of friends on there, so I just decided to stay on PlayStation.
Frameshift drive charging.
Don't text and fly, kids. That jerky camera angle was a result of me looking at my phone.
Frameshift drive charging.
More people, more toxicity. But the flip side is it also. I am having trouble deciphering the words that you just put on screen. More potential to meet great one. Ah, yeah, you're right. Absolutely. No, the person that just got accepted into our D2 clan was a friend of another member. station. Come on. Ah, there it is. 2,000 light seconds. Super Cruise assist because why not? Bingo. Obsidian Voyage, if you had asked me that question several months ago, I would have said no because the content wasn't good enough. But the most recent content drop, which is the Season of Opulence, as part of the Forsaken expansion, has been the greatest piece of content that the game has ever had. And I highly recommend getting into it. If you don't get into it now, wait until October 1st. Because on October 1st, the base package of Destiny 2 will be free, and you can use that gameplay to determine whether you want to get into the deep dive of it or not. Zenexia had the Federal Assault Frigate during a promo event. Federal Assault Frigate. But Outrank sold. Sold it. Really? Too slow. Ah, yeah. The great big ones are really slow. That's part of why I want a Python and not, like, an Anaconda. That extra maneuverability can really make a difference. That, or have a giant ship and have turreted weapons, which is a lot more expensive, but you don't have to worry about being so fast on the turn. Tells me to slow down. I will not slow down. I will careen into this object. Nah, it'll slow me down. Federal gunship is the equivalent of America. Alright. It's weapons, but slow. Ah, you're absolutely right. Alright. Obsidian Voyage. If you just got Destiny 2 with all the DLC but not Forsaken, you are missing the best content. The D2 Vanilla, the Red War campaign, and the Curse of Osiris expansion and the Warmind expansion are seriously lacking in content. Forsaken is where all of the good stuff came to be. Quest document.
Access permitted. Plot route for approach to landing pad 01. Automate
Also,
approach engaged.
B-Wang, I'm not going to be doing that. Well, Forsaken... Okay, so the word end game doesn't mean...
Welcome to the station, Commander.
Oh my god, Levi, really? Obsidian Voyage, Forsaken isn't an end game, so to speak. The whole... the whole game is the start game, mid game, and end game. End game is going to be raids. Like the Leviathan raids, the Leviathan raid lairs. Forsaken adds one new raid. The immediate expansion after, called the Season of the Forge, adds another raid. The raids are the end game. And PvP. Starport Services. Welcome to Lindsay Hub. Refuel. Restock. Mission board. Spotify playlist for the game. Loads of space-themed music. Ah. I should make a Spotify playlist for this game. I don't know if I'd be able to stream it and play the music at the same time, but...
Incoming message.
Incoming message. I wonder what that message is for. Maybe, hopefully, it was a rank up in the Pilot Federation. You have to wait to play Forsaken, or can you play it? Depends. You can't. I don't know if you can play Forsaken from the get-go if you had bought all of the DLCs, including Forsaken. It gives you a free level boost. But if you didn't buy Forsaken, then it wouldn't have given you the level boost. And you would also skip over all of the story leading up to Forsaken and any, like, tutorials. Or you wouldn't really have any time to get used to the game, if that makes sense. Xenexia, I can understand where that comes from. Space trucking is less blah with background music. Alright. Alright, I actually have shit that I need to go do now. So I was looking at my phone earlier. So I'm going to end the stream here. Thank y'all for tuning in and watching this brand new person start streaming. I might be streaming more of this later, at a later date. So, yeah. Later, y'all.